78 Independence Day celebrate kurule khali 2 days ekla pachigina ase aro yedea aji 13 August de state PJP Nagaland khanbra yesterday there is August 12 pra lugina Har Ghar campaign to shuru hu jese aro aji de August 13 de supermarket tiwa tan ekta bike rally organize kuna loise aro aji laga ide bike rally de flag of the National Secretary and Primary in charge Nagaland Sri Anil ke Anthony ba khule se I will do bike off rally laga program de sai so apni han dikhiwo mola piche de already set up kan kure se bike rally do shuru kuruboli nibine aro ami kan huni ase that itu bike rally do supermarket pra lugina chumu de jaina chumu ba wapas ahiwa aro de supermarket de na khobor huni ase I will do bike rally laga opor ami kan detail ba sai so
This week, starting from the 9th of August, across India, the initiative that was started by our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, the Har Ghar Tiranga programs are happening and is being held across India. Throughout history since independence, our national flag, our Tiranga, is one of the heart and soul of our country, our republic. But the relationship we always had with our national flag has been very formal. But once our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji started leading this country, he started changing things. And in the eve of our 75th independence, 2 years back, when the Azadi Ka Mahotsav started being celebrated across India, our Honorable Prime Minister also started taking the initiative to make our relationship with our national flag more personal. So since then, the Har Ghar Tiranga programs have been successfully conducted across India, where we encourage every citizen of this country in every house to raise the Tiranga at their house on the eve of the Independence Day and to make the Tiranga a part of their life. So this week, a multitude of events are being held across India. It started from the 11th. From the 11th, we have been encouraging, led by our Prime Minister, we have been encouraging every citizen to raise their flags on the eve of Independence Day. Our party members, the Bharatiya Janata Party, as well as a lot of common citizens across India, from the 11th of this month, Tiranga Yatras are being held and are being celebrated across India. Today there was a bike rally in Dimapur, Nagaland that the Nagaland State Unit had organized, led by the State President Benjamin G. Similarly, there are rallies, there are marathons, there are padayatras, etc. happening in almost every constituency in Nagaland and across India. Similarly, alongside that, and there are multiple other events and that are all linked to the Tiranga that will be celebrated across India, even in Nagaland. We will be honoring all our freedom fighters, our soldiers, our war veterans, war memorials, etc. today and tomorrow also across India, including in Nagaland. Tomorrow, Bharatiya Janata Party leaders will be honoring the war memorial in Kohima. So similarly, all these events are linked to the Tiranga. It is linked to our Independence Day, and it is a clarion call by our Honorable Prime Minister to our citizens, all our 140 crore people, to join our Independence Day celebrations and to have a personal bond with our Tiranga. Almost exact number I believe is around 170. And it has been a very, very good event. A lot of public participation was also there. I think overall distance was around 20 kilometers, and across the road from both sides, there were thousands of people who were supporting the riders. So it has been a very good event.
Sir, in regard to the cleanliness drive, is it going to be starting from Dimapur or it will be held in Kohima?
So again, this is also linked to the Independence Day campaign itself. And across the state of Nagaland, in every district, today, yesterday, tomorrow, cleanliness drives are being conducted. Especially, these are all in places where we have war memorials and where we have statues of our freedom fighters and our soldiers, etc. So this is all part of the campaign.
Sir, can you also tell us the timing for this drive, cleanliness drive?
So from 9 to 15th, almost every single day, there are multiple events that are happening across India.
The time as in morning, what time are
So most of it is in the morning, but there are events happening across.
As part of the Har Ghar Tiranga Abhiyan, we have a week-long program all across Nagaland. It all started on the 9th. We had a press conference. On the 11th, since being Sunday, we do not hold any program on Sunday. So on the 12th, we had a flag distribution program all across Nagaland. On the 13th today, we had a bike rally, and we will also be putting up our Tiranga flags in all the houses. On the 14th, tomorrow, that is tomorrow, we had a Swachh Bharat this morning all across Nagaland from 6 a.m. to 7:30. Tomorrow, by 8 to 9, all across Nagaland, we are going to pay tribute to our freedom fighters, which will be done in Kohima, most probably. I mean, Kohima is the only place where we have this war memorial. So our Prabhariji and our honorable ministers and the party people will be accompanying him to Kohima. From there, we will be coming down again, down back to Dimapur, where we will have a small program on the partition, the freedom, how we got the independence and all. We need to send a message across to the people. Then in the evening, we have a silent march. Then tomorrow, the next day on the 15th August, we have a small program. That is in the evening, we are having a program in railway, Netaji Colony, where we are giving food to the needy people under the name Feed the Needy campaign. That's the program we are having all over Nagaland, not just Dimapur. The bike rally today we had was not just in Dimapur. We had in Kohima, we had in Toengsang, we had in Mon, we had in Kifri, Longland, all other districts we had. So simultaneously, whatever programs are going here in Dimapur, it is going all over Nagaland. So that's all. Thank you.
From starting point, ending point for the bike rally.
Today?
Yes.
Today we started from supermarket. Then we went to Chumu. From there we turned over and then Burma Camp, the Charge Road, Sea Tower. Then we out here to Tiger Village for a small refreshment, and then we will all disperse.
So like we have already mentioned, one more major event that we will be having tomorrow, and that is on the 14th evening, is the commemoration of the horrors that happened during the partition. The partition was one of the darkest chapters in our country's history, and so much atrocities happened during that period. Over 2 lakh people were killed during different riots. Almost 2 crore people were displaced in different sides of the borders, and so much atrocities happened because of certain kind of divisive politics. At this moment, our major opposition, led by Mr. Rahul Gandhi, the Indian National Congress, and most of the members of the India Alliance, they are once again trying to polarize the society based on religion, and they are again trying to divide the society based on caste lines. We have already seen the dangers of this kind of politics, and tomorrow once again we are remembering and the horrors that happened during the partition. We are paying tributes to all the innocent people who died during that time. And it is a reminder once again that this kind of politics nor these kind of events should never be repeated in this country. So that is another event that we are having. So overall, from the 9th of this month till the 15th, a series of events are being held to commemorate, to celebrate our Independence Day, remember some of the past, and also ensure that there is national integrity and national unity, and we work together and we move together as a nation. In the last 10 years since our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji started leading this country, especially in this area, because one of the Prime Minister's biggest focus points has always been the Northeastern region. In the last 10 years, our Prime Minister has visited the Northeastern region almost 70 times. That is more than any leader, any Prime Minister in modern history. And the Prime Minister himself initiated the Act East policy, where in the last 10 years, almost 6 lakh crores have been spent in various developmental initiatives here to increase connectivity, to increase infrastructure, to connect India's northeastern region to other parts of South Asia, Southeast Asia. And this region is now seeing phenomenal growth, and the northeastern region is now more connected to rest of India than any time in the past. It's fully integrated. And this week is once again a good reminder for everybody across the country that we are a single nation where everybody are working together in our Prime Minister's vision of being a fully developed country by in the next 25 years. And all these are events where we are celebrating our nation's rich diversity, our nation's integrity and unity.
National Secretary and Prabhari in charge of Nagaland and Meghalaya, Shri Anil K. Antoniwa, aji laga bike rally laga operated detail ba mihala viewers ke janibuli dishe aro aji laga bike rally do morning 9 AM bra supermarket pa shuru kurise aro inaga kurina dahan bikers kan around 170 to 200 nishnawa ahina ide bike rally te participate kurise gunabi yede Anthony ba janibuli dishe tuikla nuhigina tahan idu state PJB Nagaland khanba August 9 ba luigina August 15 tak tahan various activities and programs to commemorate 78 Indian Independence Day manawani media aro aji laga bike rally do khali Dimapur de lo nohoi Kohima hobi Mon hobi Longlang hobi districts kiman da ase Nagaland de tade khan de bike rally khan luishe guna be janibuli dishe aro kali that is 14 August tebi tahan Swachh Bharat Mission Cleanliness drive khan lobole ase aro tahan war memorial Junto Kohima de se tahan tadibi visit korna and then they'll come back to Dimapur again for a short program. Tan program bi lobole se gunabi ye de BJP laga state president Benjamin Yaptomiwa bi janibuli dishe itu laga upper de August 15 de tahan Independence Day la din de evening de do tahan railway station laga Netaji colony de jaigena Bhat khan bhag kuruk for the needy dukhiya manu khan ge chun lagi ase tahan nimite tahan jaigena food can serve kurwa kunabi tahan janibuli dishe ami khan ita yede state BJP president Mr. Benjamin Yaptomila khorda higena yede media interaction luishe enaga kuna tahan ba detail ba tahan jundu Independence Day commemorate korul the programs kan or activities kan lugina jaise dilo pore highlight kori dishe ita kane mane for more news and updates keep watching Global Window. This is Chandini with my video journalist Anong reporting from Tiger Village.
Emporium Nagaland is India's premier aviation, hospitality and cruise line training and international job placement consultancy. Trained and blessed over 20,000 youths from Nagaland in prestigious international brands. The only institute in Nagaland that hosts top airlines, cruise and 5-star hotel campus interviews. The first institute to conduct international cruise campus interview in Northeast. We are open to students of class 10 and above. Emporium provides 100% placement assistance, empowering educated unemployed youths with global opportunities.